Hey, what's up, people? This is going to be more or less just a ramble. My mind is going in so many places right now. I don't really have one place to go. Sometimes my videos are going to be boom, boom, boom on to a point, and sometimes I'm just going to fucking turn on the camera and ramble, such as this instance. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Maybe a little longer. I think it has to be under 15 minutes because I'm not a YouTube partner. So that's pretty much what this video is going to be. Just a ramble. Jack and Coke. The real gentleman's drink. Even though gentleman is a classification of a person, and we are all people who think differently. So if you are a gentleman and you prefer Budweiser, then wouldn't that make Budweiser a gentleman's drink? So I don't really agree with the classification of a gentleman's drink, even though that don't fucking matter. We're all searching for that purpose, ain't we? We all go through life like, I wonder what my purpose is. I wonder why I'm here. But really, there's no reason while we're here, or there's no reason why we are here, other than the result that our parents fucking fucked. That's it. You are just the result of that. If your dad wanted a blowjob that night, or maybe a hooker instead, or maybe even a hand job, you would not exist. Or if your mother had a headache, or whatever reasons women find to excuse themselves from having sex, you would not exist. You were just the result of your parents fucking. We're all Homo sapiens, ain't we? We're all fucking animals. We're all mammals, if you will. Well, not if you will. It's scientifically, we are fucking mammals. We are warm-blooded creatures. We breathe oxygen. We have live birth, and the female Homo sapiens produce milk. So, in a sense, we are all just wild fucking animals. Sure, we have established civilization and domestication, but that still don't change the big fucking picture that we are what we are, and what we are is just fucking animals that inhabit this earth. We are just the cause, or the result of evolution, and we are what we became through evolution and adaptation and natural selection, and pretty much we are the top of the fucking food chain, even though other animals can fucking kill us and if they choose so, or anything like that. We are just the fucking, our brains are so complex, and we have thought and emotions and feeling. I mean, and other animals could have thought too, but the complexity of our thoughts are pretty much establish why we are the way that we are, and that's it. There is no fucking purpose. You're not here for any reason. Some of us like to establish ourselves in a more predominant way, to where we are not easily forgotten. But you can't really tell if you're easily forgotten, because once you're dead, you're not going to know, and there's just going to be your memory, and memory's not shit. I don't remember fucking jack shit from fucking when I was 3. I barely remember shit that I did last week. Just, there are some things that stick out in our mind more than others, and other shit is just fucking gone. So we really have no purpose here in this life. We're not God sent. We're not God created. There's no divine fucking plan. You are pretty much what you set out to be, and that's it. Whatever you set your mind to, and accomplish is what describes who you are, and you're not, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm just fucking rambling. I'm turning on the camera. I'm too stupid to use Windows fucking 7. I don't understand the movie maker on that fucking thing. I can't figure it out, although I haven't dedicated the time to try to learn it. So when I turn on my camera, I may freeze, I may stutter, I may forget what the fuck I was going to say, but you are going to receive it exactly how I present it. I don't really care to learn how to edit videos, because that would be kind of a false pretense, if you will. I like to represent myself exactly how I am. You know, sometimes I might think about something and remember it more and be able to, you know, do the videos where it's quick and to the point. But more or less, until I take the time to discover or learn how to use the editing system, or even if I fucking want to, this is pretty much what you're going to get. You're going to get me explaining shit in real time, exactly how it is. So we're all just fucking wild animals, ain't we? That's all we fucking are. That's why it don't really shock me when we get shit like the Norway massacre. You know, even though it was a atrocity, you know, people do shit because everybody thinks differently, and usually when animals are backed up in a corner, they attack. And you know, whatever corner you paint yourself into, whatever your beliefs are, however your brain works, is exactly how, you know, you're going to react. And I'm not going to be one to judge somebody because you don't know their upbringings or what exactly they were taught right from wrong. Because that's all we do. You know, we're born and our parents raise us, and you know, we establish right from wrong, and you know, it may not always be to society's view, but you know, that's why you can't really see. And here I am, I'm fucking freezing up, and I really don't know where I want to go with this, but you can't really judge someone by the atrocities that they commit, because that's what they could have been taught, and they couldn't know any better. And people's minds could be so closed to where they don't look outside of that, because it's only when you start to look outside of that and educate yourself and gain knowledge and curiosity, and really we gain knowledge through experience, but and everybody's experience is different. So with our knowledge created through experience, we view the world differently. Our perception is differently, and we all have different perceptions. How I choose to be perceived, you know, I can perceive myself in a different manner than which I am. I mean, I try not to go with that. You know, I try to be real and, you know, to the point, and what you see is what you get. But other people choose to have that different perception of themselves because they are ashamed of who they are. So they perceive themselves to others in a different way, because how you perceive people is how they are wanting to be perceived. And that's why people are shocked when something happens. You know, a pastor could go crazy and kill a bunch of people, when people are like, oh, I'm just devastated because, you know, he was a good Christian man. And that could have, you know, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. That's just the perception that he created for you to perceive him by. So perception in the terms is really deception. Perception equals deception, because how you are perceived could be however you want to be perceived. It doesn't have to represent who you really are, because nobody really knows who you are, because when you have your own thoughts and your own motivations, it doesn't mean that you have to let everybody else know what they are, and you can get perceived in a different manner. I hope all this shit makes sense. So, anyways, back to the wild fucking animal thing. I mean, that's all we are. We are here as a result of two people having sex, and that is it. And so you know, when somebody feels like they're backed up into a fucking corner, then they attack, and you know, that's why we have our atrocities and murders and rapes and all that shit that we have today, because we're wild animals and people have different views and different realities of what the fucking world is like. And it's not until you educate yourself about, you know, why we're here and the forming of the universe and the forming of the earth, and when people became about and created civilization and domestication, that, you know, you really don't have a clue, because, you know, you really have to think outside of the box to really have a grasp on shit. You know, if you go through your life and you're very pragmatic, you're very self-centered, and you really don't give a fuck about anything but shit that directly affects you, then you're not going to have a understanding of why shit is the way that it is. And me, you know, I like to think that I have an understanding of why things are the way that they are. I like to think, you know, we are just a fucking monkey-like species who from the complexity of our brains, we developed everything that we have today. And you know, I like to think that, but really I don't know shit. You know, I don't know a goddamn thing, and I'm happy that way, because the more that I feel like I don't know, then there's the more knowledge that you know, I want to gain, and the more that you gain knowledge, and then there's the more shit that you tend to know or think you know. So, anyways, I'm not going to keep this video too long. I usually, because of my work schedule and shit like that, you know, I'll probably make videos from Sunday through Wednesday, maybe Thursday, because I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But yeah, so you know, I just want to turn on the camera and ramble a little bit. Like I said, sometimes I'll do videos like this, and sometimes I'll have videos that are quick and to the point and try to be more entertaining and more interesting. But I mean, I feel like my thoughts are interesting, or you know, at least they're interesting to me. So sometimes when I'm just in the mood to ramble, I'll turn on the camera and fucking go with it and see what I get. And this is just one of those cases. So you know, this is my sense of a rambling video, and I hope it turns out okay. I really don't even remember how I started the fucking video. So I'm going to go upload it. And I want to say too that everybody who's subscribed to me, you know, I appreciate it. I thank you. And in return, as soon as I upload this video, then I will click on all my subscribers and I will subscribe to you. Because you know, I want to kind of start a new revolution here on YouTube. You know, it don't always have to be about the big people. You know, the people such as the Amazing Atheist or Thunderfoot, or you know, people with all of the fucking subscribers. Because you know, we excuse me, we all have a voice, and you know, we all deserve to be heard. And it's up to you to find the people who are willing to listen to you and agree with your views and inspire them to in return start making videos of their own. So that's what I'm doing. Like I said, if you're subscribed to me, after I upload this video, I'm going to turn around and subscribe to you. And like I said, if this video wasn't quite as entertaining or anything like that, I apologize. But you know, sometimes I'm just going to have videos like this where I just want to state my views and just flow with whatever's on my mind. So thank you guys for watching once again, and I will be making more videos soon. Thank you.